Well, that knucklehead, stupid guy, won't cut short-term interest rates and is spending like a drunk sailor on a weekend leave. Jay Powell is his name, is on blast for overseeing a multi-billion-dollar Federal Reserve headquarters renovation boondoggle.
And since the backlash for this costly project, the Federal Reserve has quietly updated its website, get this, to justify its spending, promising the project will reduce costs over time by allowing the board to consolidate most of its operations. Well, the White House isn't buying it.
The bottom line is that this is the most expensive project in D.C. history, $2.5 billion with a $700 billion cost overrun. To put that in perspective, the cost overrun for this Federal Reserve project is about the same size as the second biggest building overhaul in American history, which was the FBI building. And so the Fed has a lot to answer for.
And for more, let's bring in Fox News contributor Liz Peek. Ego, Palace. What's going on here? And by the way, he increases everything, but he won't reduce the interest rates.
Oh, very good. My favorite thing was Russell Vought coming out and saying that in modern day, adjusted for inflation terms, this was the equivalent of the Palace of Versailles, $3 billion, which really was pretty funny. Look, you know what? I think this is sort of a grandiose thing that they're doing. It seems way over the top. They are going to spend 400 years making up $2.5 billion by consolidating rent. That's just not going to happen. But much more important is the whole thing about being stubborn about lowering rates. I mean, I've gone through and looked at where inflation was before September's 50 basis point rate cut, where job growth was. And really, there is just absolutely no excuse for not cutting rates now, unless really, Jay Powell is a soothsayer. We're not paying him to be a soothsayer. We're paying him to look at the data on the table in front of us right now, which argues for a rate cut. And why is it important? President Trump's totally right. It cost the country a fortune because Janet Yellen kept interest, so much of our debt tied up in short-term rates. We're spending hundreds of billions of dollars we don't need to. Secondly, home ownership is the lowest it's been in many years. And this is a very tough thing for young families starting out, that they cannot afford a home. Affordability is the worst it's been in decades.
Let me say one thing. The Federal Reserve has been losing money for years under Jay Powell. It's supposed to, because it's paying too much on reserves, losing money that should be remitted back to the Treasury. That's your money, your money, taxpayer money. Instead, losing it.
I know. I think this is rare. This is rare. This does not happen.
And
it's incredible.
Before I curse, I'm going to move on.
No, Dagan, you're totally right. It's a crazy situation.
Yes. And so, but then speaking of like equal moranicity, Joe Biden's chief economist now is suddenly worried about America's debt. He wrote a piece, Jared Bernstein, that was in the New York Times, and it was accompanying this. Let's see. Biden's chief economist, the chart that convinced me our debt is a serious problem. Well, I looked at that chart, you numbskull, and the cost, the interest on the debt, it starts going up when Joe Biden took office, Jared.
Yeah, so the big spike in spending started during COVID, but accelerated under Joe Biden. Let no one pretend that that was not totally intentional. Democrats did not want a crisis go to waste, so they spent, I'd say, $2.5 to $4 trillion unnecessarily. And the real problem is the spending has never come back to pre-COVID levels. That's where we are. But for Jared Bernstein, all of a sudden become a debt and deficit hawk when he was totally behind that effort. It's a little bit like Larry Summers, same thing. I mean, these guys are just such hypocrites, and it's all political. And they hate the debt now, they hate the spending now, because guess what? It's going towards Republican efforts like securing the border, as opposed to, I can't even...
The Green New Scam.
Yeah, the Green New Scam and things like that, which cost hundreds of billions of dollars, most of it completely pointless.
I had a brain cramp. One other thing I want to say about Jay Powell, He's getting the inspector general, the Fed's inspector general, to look into this building. The Fed doesn't have an independent inspector general. The inspector general is appointed by the Federal Reserve's Board of Governors. It's not like a traditional, like nominated by the president, goes through a Senate confirmation. It's just I would say, a dirty word, but I won't. But it's just for show.
It's the fox in the hen house.
Yeah. No, nobody's really overseeing all that.
No.
It's true.
An embarrassment. I wish he'd quit. What can we do to make him quit?
I
think
don't think
about
he's
it, Liz.
gonna quit.
You think on that, and we'll have you back.
Thanks.
Liz Peek.